If you want to get up, you need a little revive. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Quick Revive podcast. Here with Wilbo, the other co host. Say what's going on, dude.
What's going
And we
on,
actually have
people?
two awesome guests today. I kind of cut you off, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's alright,
We have
man.
Grizz, Violent, and Turn the Rage. You guys can check out their channels down in the description. They also will be posting Black Ops 3 Zombies along with me and Wilbo, or Wilbo and I, if you
Yep.
care about proper English. And we're just really pumped. So, what we're going to start it off is just go through. We'll start with Grizz. You can kind of explain what your channel is about and what you are planning on doing in Black Ops 3, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, my channel is called Grizz Zombies, and what I primarily do is Easter eggs on my videos, and I run through all the maps. Right now, I'm running through all the maps, just showing everybody good moments that they could go through again for every map, and that's my road to Black Ops 3. But Easter eggs primarily is what I do on my account.
Nice.
Okay, and Rage, you?
Kind of the same. I love doing Easter eggs, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of zombies, Black Ops 3, and custom zombies on World at War. Um, and challenges. I love to do challenges, so I'll have a lot of that, and probably a lot of not commentary. Sorry, collaborations.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that's
cool.
definitely something I want to do as well. Yeah, so basically, you guys want to do Easter eggs, you want to just get a feel for Black Ops 3. I think that's where me and Wilbo are on the same boat, so it's kind of cool that we're all kind of gearing up for what's going to happen. Because honestly, Black Ops 3 is going to be amazing. Over the past day or two, there's been a lot of leaks, so I think we should start off
Yeah.
by talking about that, just because
Yeah.
it's kind of fresh. But before we get into that, let's talk about Derice and the remake called The Giant. Derice is German for the Giant, if you didn't know that. And they're revealing it today before we're recording this, so we don't actually have, we don't know what it's going to be. But I would
Mm.
like to just discuss if you think it's going to be similar to the old map, if you think it's going to be a reskin, if you think there's going to be different areas, if it's going to be bigger, that sort of thing. So if any of you guys want to start off, you can just bud right in, I guess.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
can.
start off?
Yeah, go
Sure,
ahead, go.
go ahead.
All right. So first of all, I with the giant, I really think it's not going to be like reskinned. I actually think it's going to be fully remastered, just because they've had like what 3 years to do this game.
Well, yeah,
They put
and the map's like 5 years old, so.
Yeah, and it's like, and they put
Wait,
it in
older
Black
than
Ops
that.
1.
Older than that. Holy shit.
Yeah, for
Eight,
sure.
8?
eight,
No,
Yeah,
no. 7. 7 years old.
yeah. I
seven.
think it
Yeah,
is seven.
7.
Well,
Anyway, so I think
technically, yeah, like 6 and a fourth, but because it was the last DLC. But now I'm just being completely ridiculous. So keep going.
yeah. Anyway, so I think it's just going to be like fully remastered. I want new perks in there, of course. That's what they need, because I don't want the four originals, because they've added new perks, through the years.
They
And I
need to at
think,
least have double point 2.0
oh yes,
or
if they put double tap,
double tap. Yeah,
like the first one in there, I'm gonna be like, nope, not my stuff. I do not
absolutely
want.
not.
Yeah, so that's kind of just what I think of it. It's not gonna be reskinned, because remember they did that in Black Ops 1, as if you got the
Yeah.
game, what, Hardened Edition was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, or you could get the Resurrection map pack.
Yeah, and then you can get that at like the end. So I just think it's gonna be remastered. What about you guys?
I
Uh, for me, I don't think it's gonna be too much different. I think the areas that we've seen that are caged off, specifically where the power started, there's a fenced area right there that you can see into where you know where that guy's hanging.
Yeah.
That whole area in front of it's all blocked off, but it's huge. And if they were to just incorporate that into the map and maybe add a new perk machine there or something, it would add a lot more to the map altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff you can do, and I think that with Black Ops 3 being, this massive, immersive zombies experience that we've never seen before, I think that is very, very vital that they redo this because they know that, like, a lot of hardcore zombie fans like Derice, but if they F it
Oh yes.
over and they make it horrible or they do the same exact thing, people are going to be mad. And the cool thing that I'm excited about is, like, the trailer where the new Richtofen kills the old Richtofen. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like that was probably one of the best trailers ever, and it just blew your freaking mind. But like, there, I honestly think this is gonna be crazy because this takes place directly after
After Origins.
Origins, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
literally, if you've ever seen the story or if you know the story, Derice is kind of like the pivotal point of where they go to every different map from Derice. Like
Oh
that's
yes.
that's the main map, and like there's so much they can do. They can literally rewrite the story 100%.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. I think that chances are, if they do have two maps per DLC, I think one of them's going to be the four main characters, and then another one's going to be an offshoot, for each DLC, if that is true, because I know, Grizz, you talked about that.
Yeah, I read something about that. I thought Charlie Intel had put it, but when I went back and checked, everything seemed to be deleted. So
I mean, I
Yeah.
actually did make a video about this over the summer, about how I think they should do that. So, it is a
I think I saw that one.
possibility. But
I think
we'll
we're
have
definitely,
to
for
see.
each DLC, we're going to see a continuation of the storyline.
Yeah,
100%.
that would make sense, honestly.
That would just be like perfect because if you guys know, sorry to cut in here, but if you guys know, didn't the storyline start in Shinonuma? Was that it?
Yeah,
No, like
well, it started in Derice, and then they went to
Yeah,
Shinonuma,
like-
but it was kind of like they didn't release Derice before Shinonuma, if that
No.
makes sense.
Right.
So, like, Derice was kind of the starting map for
oh yeah,
everything.
it's starting like
But-
the storyline's all over the place if you think about
Yeah.
it.
Dude, it's like
Oh,
four.
yeah.
It's like 3 different dimensions. Like, I don't even know. I can't keep
Like
track.
we
of
got one
everything.
here, and here, and we're just gonna choose one today, and that's about it, you know.
Yeah, and the whole like Vril machine thing on the moon is so confusing, with like Samantha switching bodies with Richtofen, like a bunch
Yeah.
of weird stuff. Like, I don't even know. Like, how do they come up with this stuff? I swear, Treyarch just makes stuff up as they go, and then somehow figures a way to piece it together.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course.
I think they're all intoxicated.
They're probably high when they're making the maps, to be honest.
Yeah.
Either-
But that's why
either
we
that-
love
that,
it so
yeah.
much. So, and a majority of players are high when they're playing anyway.
This
I'm
is
not
Oh,
saying
for
I
sure.
am, but
Of course.
there's a lot of weird people out there.
There are.
I remember the good old Kino maps, or Kino, back in the day when it was a big thing. There was always, like, I would always get, like, the 30-year-old guy smoking weed the
With
whole
that
time, and, like, going
and-
down, like, 10 times in the first round.
And he'd be like, wait, look at this zombie, and he'd just look at it and be like, it looks so amazing.
He'd
And
be
he starts
like-
to tear up, and then boom, down, and it's like, oh, okay, this guy's high.
Or you'd be like training and he'd be over in the corner and you're like, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden you hear like bubbles and he's like,
Yeah, and,
dude, come on.
and he's the guy with the second controller that sucks, too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it brings up a good point. They did talk a little bit about how matchmaking was going to work, and this is going to play a role, obviously, in zombies as well. They're going to match you first by connection and then by skill.
Nice.
Okay.
So, are you saying that, like, well, that's how multiplayer is. Is that
Yeah.
the same for zombies?
Well, it was during the multiplayer
Okay, so it
live
is-
stream last Friday that they were talking about, but
That was for multiplayer, I believe. But, like, wouldn't it be
Right.
cool? Listen to this, though. So, chances, like, for example, right, there's this new ranking system. I guess it's supposed to go to 35. It was leaked, like, from the game files from the beta, which I think is still fake, because obviously Treyarch is like that. And I guarantee you they put a bunch of fake stuff in their game for people to find and think is legit, but there's no way. Like, why they would not
Yeah.
include zombies in the beta at all? That's just
Oh, no.
completely
Yeah.
stupid. Like,
No.
Treyarch is so sneaky. Like, literally on the Black Ops 3 Fridays thing, when the name pops up, there's text going backwards, and if you play it forward, it's a whole mission log.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, like, that's how crazy in depth they are. Like, everything is ridiculous. And, like, they even had, like, the audio, what's it called?
The jingles.
No, it was like
The audio files. The
no,
logs.
I don't remember what it's called, but like even for like those vines when they had like the winter ones and stuff, if you put it in I think it's called an audio it's not an equalizer, but it's like a graphing thing.
Yeah.
It had the legit Black Ops 3 logo.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're so complex, like it's crazy. But
Yeah.
get after talking about this though, I think that we should transition into the Shadows of Evil stuff and talk about the leaks going on in there.
Oh
So,
yes, totally.
I'll start it off and then you guys can give your opinions. So obviously you know Widow's Wine is going to be incorporated in there. We can talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Another cool thing is
Yes.
that I heard from a source. I'll keep his name anonymous, I guess.
Oh, that'd be nice.
He basically he said that there's the chalk like on um
Buried.
buried, but it's
On
actually different.
Shadows of Evil.
There's a kit thing. I don't really know too much about it. Do any of you guys?
I think I've read into something on like Twitter, and then I saw a few videos. And if you guys remember in Shadows of Evil, the first like cutscene trailer we kind of got, you see that like table with all that like witchcraft and devil sorcery and stuff, all that stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's really in like a main part of this map. Like you go off and build something, and I think not giving facts right here, but I think that's gonna get you a little bit of points somehow.
Well, the thing about it is like one of the challenges, and I think the main challenge for the Easter egg is complete all rituals for each character.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
So I think that's gonna be
I think
I
that's
definitely.
wonder.
either part of the biggest part of the Easter egg, or that's we haven't got the full achievements list yet, and that is like a major pivoting point of completing the Easter egg.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So do you guys want to talk any more about Shadows of Evil though, as far as like other stuff? Like
I'd like to bring up the starting pistol.
yeah. So it's called the Bloodhound. If you didn't know.
Like, you'd think you'd be getting the M1911, but I don't know if that's just gonna be in the Giant or if it's
Dude, if they don't have PhD on the Giant, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah.
PhD is a must-have, really,
You
because you've
could,
got that staircase, man.
dude, you could jump off like at each teleporter. There's staircases.
Yeah, and it's
Dude, you could jump off from like 4 places at least. Imagine jumping off the bridge, or like when you get Jug and you go back to jump down, just
Mhm.
diving off that into a horde.
It'd be cool if they had the mantling, like you could mantle over the bridge and actually fall down into
Ooh.
that like cavern. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah,
being blocked.
and yeah, that you know how you go into the first power room to turn on the power,
Yeah.
and it's like you
Well,
got the box
kinda.
location, and you got the bridge that goes down.
Yeah.
I mean, like if they didn't have like barriers on that bridge, that's just like not barriers on that bridge. Next to double tap, just jumping off the side and zombies, you know, just being like vanished into thin air. Sorry, that would just be like amazing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But the thing is, we don't get the dolphin dive in Black Ops 3. I don't think.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep, you guys played the beta, didn't you?
Yeah, we get the slide.
Yeah, that's
We get the
true.
slide, and I'm pretty sure that's going to have the slide animation in Shadows of
Zombie.
Evil. I don't know about the Giant. We're going to have to wait until tomorrow, which is how many more hours as we're recording this? It is 11 hours, 35 minutes, and 50 seconds. So,
Well,
Count
we
it
did
out.
see the slide in the zombies trailer. We did see the detective
yeah.
slide.
That's true. I forget about that.
Did you guys see
So,
the leaked image of the menu?
yeah, I
No,
saw that
not.
this morning.
And it had a few options on the side: launch party, change map, gobble gum, weapon kit. Were the four
Yeah.
options on the left.
You
Hmm.
just,
And,
yeah, it
it's
was
from
with
the same
Sorry,
guy
continue.
that leaked the video.
Mm.
This TV set. You can tell by the same TV.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's interesting that it says weapon kit. We know the gobble gum thing. We've seen the like upper right corner that we have like 5 different gobble gums, but it also says weapon kit.
I almost
Mhm.
wonder if it's going to be something kind of like in Mob of the Dead, how you had to get the acid gat and had to go get all the stuff for it.
Oh man,
like
that was just the
buildables.
best weapon. Just saying, just
Mhm.
gonna point it out there. That was just, it was so cool because it's kind of like it had the monkey bomb effect. If you guys know
Yeah.
about that, like you shoot and then boom, like they just all go onto it. That's just what gets you to high rounds, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking weapon kit based off experience is going to give you, based off what the experience you've earned in zombies, is going to give you attachments to your weapons
Mhm.
when you buy them off
Yeah,
the
that's
wall
what
and
it
stuff.
is.
Yeah.
Basically, what I've gathered from it is you pick which chalk you want, and you also pick like an attachment or two for each gun, and as you level up, you unlock more attachments. I think it's
Oh, that's
as you
so
use the
rad.
gun, you unlock more attachments. So, for example,
So it's almost
if
like multiplayer.
yeah, but like in Buried they had like the AK or AN-94, which was the best gun I think.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
that
best
was.
wall weapon. So what I think it is if you pick a wall weapon that's really good, you can use that one a ton and get attachments for that.
That's cool. I like that idea.
That is very like, that's really cool in its own way. Actually, that's yeah.
Do you know how they're going to be doing like the ranking system at all?
Mm.
From what I've heard, it goes to level 35.
And
I
then you
don't know about
prestige.
prestiges, and there's also the possibility that if you beat campaign, there's a whole separate zombies campaign that has to do with The Walking Dead. That's kind of
What?
been circulating around. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I
100%
saw
true.
that.
It could be a
Whoa.
DLC. Like, we don't really know yet.
As long
That'd
as
be
it's not
sweet.
like Black Ops 2, whenever you could play for like 3 weeks straight, get your shotguns, get your knives, get whatever, and then
it
you
goes
miss
back
one
down
day,
again. Yeah.
one
It's
day, and
bullcrap.
it's gone.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god.
That pissed me off so much.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Yeah, I've had a few stories about that, right? So this year I just kind of started playing like more zombies, and as you said before, you don't, if you don't play, your ranks go down. So I went to like level rank 1, which was just normal, just the normal plaque. So I
hmm
had to start from there and get to like what was it? I think I just got up to Blue Eyes or something, and then I didn't play for like a week, and then boom, and reset.
Yeah, I missed one day after getting shotgun, and I got reset, and I was so mad. I boycotted it for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
I disconnected my PS3. I was like, nope, not happening.
This is something that I completely forgot to ask, and I think that we should start doing this for every podcast, for every guest.
Mhm.
Violent, if you want to start, Grizz, if you want to start, I want to know your favorite zombies gun, your favorite zombies perk, and your favorite zombies map.
Oh yeah, we started this one off on the last podcast, so George guy's turn.
All right, my favorite perk's got to be Juggernaut. Helps you stay alive longer, and
Okay,
it's
besides
very,
Chug.
Yeah, besides Jug, we did
Speed
count Jug.
Cola,
Okay.
standard. Got to have that for your weapon, especially if you get LMGs, which are important.
Mhm.
I would say my favorite map of all time has got to be Mob of the Dead.
Nice.
Hype.
Yeah,
There's
nice.
there's so much diversity when it comes to different weapons and buildables, and
Mhm.
I don't know, that map's just next to perfect, in my opinion. And what was the last one?
And
Gun.
favorite gun.
Favorite gun, Ray Gun Mark II. Because of Origins, you're able to take out that zombie that's in the machine coming after you really fast.
Panzer
Panzer.
sold that.
Panzer. Oh my god.
It just showed how powerful that weapon was when you could take it
Oh,
down
yeah.
in like 3 shots. I love that weapon, the Mark II.
For sure.
Hype, man.
Yeah, that was good. What about you, Rage?
Ugh. I guess all mine really depend on the map that you're playing on. For the most part, I either like the PPSH or the AN-94.
Oh, okay, cool. They're really good.
Let's see. Perks. Like again, it depends on the map. If it's a huge map, I love stamina.
Oh, yeah.
If you have like the ray gun,
Yeah,
of course,
it's really,
PhD,
really, really good on Origins.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stamina up.
definitely. I forget the third question.
Your favorite map.
Oh, favorite map. Ooh. See, I used to be really good at Buried, but I didn't really like Buried. I only liked it for the Easter egg because it was so hard. Jeez.
So hard and complicated.
But I actually think I'm gonna have to agree with Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but that's my favorite map as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, I agree with it being next to perfect. Who
Yeah, they
doesn't
did
want to
really
listen
well
to
with that.
Johnny Cash when you're killing zombies? Come on.
That
Right,
classic
and-
Johnny Cash.
Who doesn't want to kill zombies as Ray Liotta?
Oh yeah.
True.
Some people don't even know who Ray Liotta was until Mob of the Dead.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say at school, like I still go to school, right? And I'll be like, hey, you guys know like Mob of the Dead characters? Like, yeah, oh yeah, what do you call it? Ray Liotta from Mob of the Dead, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah, sure, but
yep, yep, sure. I'm gonna keep you back there. He's like, yeah, I love him. And it's like, yeah, all right, just let it go.
yeah, I knew as soon as I saw the trailer, because I mean they made it look just like him and sound. I mean, obviously it is him, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
What they need to do is they need to make a separate story. They need to make one before they went to jail.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh man, I would cry of happiness.
That would be so cool. And like the good thing is, they chose actors that really look like the people who actually escaped from Alcatraz. I know that's a bit of history for you guys, but that they chose actors that really look like the people who escaped.
Hmm.
You know, like the Alcatraz story is really cool because originally they built a raft, but it was on the roof and everything,
Mm.
and they kind of just disappeared. So we don't really know if it's they actually made it to safety or if they died because the San Francisco
There,
Bay is really cold and
Yeah, and
everything.
they never found him.
I have some facts for you guys because Greg, you know how I did that project on Alcatraz?
Oh yeah, yeah.
There
Nice.
wasn't like because I did it and I think got really good marks for it. Anyway, um, there was a what was it? An article saying that there was a picture taken in 1975, I believe. I don't know, it was in the 70s, and it was of the two brothers who escaped, the Aglin brothers. They escaped, and there was a picture of them in Brazil.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
picture, article, and there was an interview with the person who actually took the picture.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just I found that pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Mm,
Cool.
that got me a B. So just saying, just saying. Anyway,
Okay, so we talked about that, and I think it's time to, uh, unless there's anything else you guys think that we should
um,
cover.
I'd like to bring up just how the beta, right? The Black Ops 3 beta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring that up for a second, just because I thought of really something that just came to my mind. And if you guys played all the maps on the beta, didn't you?
Yeah.
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 There are three whole
Yeah.
maps.
Well, there's
Yeah.
four.
It was
There?
4, yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, in one of the maps, you go into a room and there's a blueprint, right? And it's a blueprint of the wave gun from Moon.
Yeah.
You guys ever notice that?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that
See,
was
like,
on, what's it called? Combine.
Yeah.
come on, yeah. And I looked at all the videos and I'm like, oh yeah, that's really cool. So I actually went into the map and it took me, I'm not even joking, 30 minutes to actually find that poster.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
right next to the door to the back.
Well, yeah, Greg, but I never get spawned on that side and it takes me ages to get there.
I always died.
I noticed that.
Yeah, that's right.
I noticed that like the first game I played on the map, and I never I didn't see any videos. I should have made a video about it because I think I was one of the first people to notice it.
I made a video about it. Anyway, that's just what I thought I'd bring up. Just some people didn't know that actually.
Yeah, it's really cool, but another thing that came up when Chaos X Silencer made that video, he said it could just be a placeholder.
Mm.
True.
So, we'll have to
Wave
wait and
gun
see.
was good in Moon. Just saying.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
it would be cool if they had another like moon map too.
It'd be cool if they added
Um,
like another version of the ray gun, like Mark III.
Mark III akimbo ray guns.
Oh, akimbo. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that would be clutch.
It'd be OP, dude.
Everyone would love that.
People will be like walking, like going to do trains. People
I
like,
think
oh, I
I
got
think
the
you
Mark
have
II.
to, I think you have to pack a punch first, and they need to
Oh,
do it on a
yes.
map where you have PhD.
Yeah, you'd have to have PhD or
And
else
then
you down yourself.
it would just be amazing. It would be so fun.
My idea for the Mark III, like if like let's call it Mark III. All right, so unpack a punch. I want to hold it with two hands. Just I want it to be really powerful, and you want like I'd say a perk that is kind of like you can hold really heavy weapons, and once you pack a punch it, it's like akimbo. That would be sick.
Definitely.
It'd be cool if
That
one of the gobblegum things was akimbo for a short time on whatever gun you had.
Just going clutch.
That'd be sweet, dude.
If they had a drop.
What wonder guns do you guys really want to see? I want to see the Wonder Waff return. I really want to see the Shrink Ray from Shangri-La come back, because that's my favorite gun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That was good.
Like the Thunder gun. I mean,
I
this,
almost don't want to see the Thunder Gun because I feel like
I
people just
guess, yeah.
use it too much, and
It's an overrated gun. It
yeah,
really is.
it's good for high rounds, but I
I
mean,
honestly think the ray gun's overrated too.
I do
Oh
too.
yes.
I'm not a fan of the ray gun really, unless it's against like Panzers.
Especially people who are like at really low rounds and that's really that all they get to. Like let's say they only get up to like round 15. It's like I got the ray gun and it was amazing. I pack a punched it. It was amazing. It's like when you get to them higher rounds, all it really does is just make you crawlers.
Yeah.
And then you get screwed over because you get
Yep.
trapped.
I think it's round 25 or 30 plus. Boom, that's all it is. I call it the crawler maker. That's
Mhm.
just what it is.
It
why
basically
you need
turns
that
into a
Mark II.
nade.
Yeah. Like that can be really good at sometimes, like as a secondary, but I wouldn't use it just for playing long straight hours for it.
Yeah. I don't like those people that just the whole game just gun for the ray gun.
Agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
They keep
But
it
I
in the
did get-
box over and over.
yeah, they just keep flipping the box and getting teddies and moving it all over the place just to get a ray gun, spending all their money, and then they
And
die.
They go down right away. I have
Yeah.
the ray gun. Revive
Then they
me.
down
Yeah,
themselves.
please revive me. I've got the ray gun. Oh yeah. It's like, well, I have one too.
Yeah.
It's like no. All right. So I have a question for you guys. What's the most map you're really excited for? Like either Shadows of Evil or the Giant?
Giant for me.
Really?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. 'Cause I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with it.
See, like as you guys remember in Black Ops 2, our first map was Transit, and
Oh gosh.
Trans
let's not
shit. You mean?
trans shit. That's
Yeah, you
right,
said it
Greg.
wrong.
Trans shit. Anyway, I just don't want it to be like everyone's so hyped for Shadows of Evil, which not a lot of people are actually hyped for Shadows of Evil. It's more the Giant because they know what they're expecting. But I just don't want it to be like a Black Ops 2 where people are like, yeah, there's gonna be lava, there's gonna be.
Okay,
easy
let me put
corners
this
to die.
out there. Lava literally is the number one dumbest idea you could possibly ever do for zombies.
I can't tell you
It's
how much
lit-
Greg hates lava.
Oh, dude. Dude, don't even get me started. Like, me and Rage played a remake of Town.
4
I-
times in a row.
Yeah, and, well, you DC'd, like, a lot, but,
I know, it's
like, dude, the lava is so bad. You literally get hurt so much, and then you can basically get one hit.
It's
Yeah.
space aids. It's space aids. That's all it is.
It's horrible. And they didn't
Literally
even
space-
have PhD on the frickin' Town map, which
that's true.
Which
doesn't
that's
make
what you need
sense.
because you can able to pack a punch so you can get Mustang and Sally. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how
Ooh,
many times I've gotten down at round 10 because I've shot myself with the Mustang and Sally?
Mm-hmm.
That's just
And
so
I
I'm
just
excited
wait
for
for it.
Grief. Grief's gonna be fun.
So they're
Yeah.
bringing them back?
I hope so. They've
Bringing
really
Dead Ops
announced
Arcade
it.
2 back, so why would they
Yeah,
not bring back
true.
Grief? You know.
Speaking of Mustang and Sally, kind of backtracking a tiny bit, but what do you guys think that the Bloodhound's gonna be good pack-a-punched?
Ooh.
Okay, well, we had the Mauser in Origins, which was called the Boomhilda, which is still the greatest name ever for a gun.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that was cool.
and that was a really good gun. It was like as good as the ray gun, basically, and it was just the pew 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 when you shot it.
And
Uh,
the sight and everything.
And it was strong. It was
Yeah.
really strong. Like, that's the map gun when you go down with quick revive.
Yeah.
Like people
So-
people were disappointed that they weren't getting the Mustang and Sally, but they made up for it with the Boomhilda and like other
Oh, yeah.
weapons on the map.
I think it's gonna be really good, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope it's gonna be something, kind of to the effect of those two guns being pack-a-punched.
Well,
See,
what
another-
happened when you pack-a-punch the regular magnums? Was it akimbo after?
I don't think so. No.
No, it wasn't.
Dude, was a significant difference?
Pew pew
Dude,
pew.
same thing? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just the same as the Python.
I
and Black Ops 2.
guarantee you there's something different about it. And
Oh, it
Black
has
Ops
to
3.
be.
What do you think about, okay, this is another cool question. If you could make any wonder weapon that hasn't been done yet, and it's like you can I'm not talking about like a Kimbo or anything.
No.
What would you do? Do you have
The
any
rate,
good ideas?
the Rage Meister.
And what would that do?
The
It
Rage
would
Meister.
it would melt zombies.
Just like melt
Nice.
their skin off,
Like
basically.
you
When
shoot
when they have rage.
you shoot at them and the gun like yells and then they just melt. It rages at them.
And like disintegrates into fire or just straight up disintegrates.
Just like spontaneous combustion.
Dang. Just have like a little
Oh.
pile of dirt with
Yeah.
heat waves coming out of it.
I like that.
That'd be cool.
Nice.
The
Alright, what about you?
microwave.
I got one for
Chris?
you. I'd probably have one that shoots out like discs that are razors,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and also like you could hold the B button like Gears of War and chainsaw people.
That would be
That'd be
sick.
awesome.
Gears of War is just gonna say, I know this is Zombies podcast, but Gears of War, classic.
Oh,
Actually, that would be a
classic. I
really
love
sick
it.
weapon if they had like a chainsaw gun combo.
Like the Lancer, that's what it's called, the Lancer.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That would be awesome.
What about you, Greg?
It's hard.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a specific thing I want, but I definitely want to see like, the tomahawks back and stuff. The
Yeah.
Hell's Retriever and Redeemer, and I'm pretty
yeah.
sure in Origins they have some type of like dagger thing that you can throw for each character.
Ooh, or like the golden spork, was it? From
Spork,
Mob?
yeah, Golden Spork.
Oh,
That was a good one.
that was OP,
And Mob of the
and
Dead.
that's why Origins is or Mob of the Dead's the best. Yeah,
It'd be cool if they brought something else like that in.
true.
That would be cool.
Or
I guess it's
of
my
course the tomahawk.
I guess you're right.
Alright, so I think, alright, you guys know the Gersh device, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I want that in a gun. Just saying, that's all I need to say. And even if it's like the, let's say, Thunder Gun ammo, like not a lot, but it's OP, and plus
Yeah.
that being Pack-a-Punched, I think that's just gonna get you places.
That's actually a really cool idea. And you know that you can actually, when you throw down the Gersh device, you can jump into it and you teleport, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. What if you? That'd be cool. Definitely.
That'd be sick. I just want it so, like, if I'm getting trapped in a corner, I want to shoot, like, let's say, like, the ceiling, and then zombies get sucked into the ceiling, and it's like, where'd they go? Oh, no, points for me. That's about it.
Yeah, dude. If you made it like a portal where you shot it, like, that'd be really cool.
Like
I'm
a-
gonna tweet Trey out. Give me a second. Trey
low
Arc
gravity gun?
Studios. How you spell Gersh? Oh my god.
It's like GIRSCH.
GERSCH.
Okay, so now that we talked about this stuff, I think it's time to transition to custom World at War Zombies.
Yeah.
And Rage, you can take it away. Kind of give a premise for what's going on.
So basically, I'd played a custom map not too long ago with a couple friends called Minecraft Village, and the map maker actually, I guess, liked the video and commented on it, and so I kind of got to talking to him a little bit, and he is going to be making a custom map for me and a couple of my friends. So basically, we kind of want to talk about some cool. Nice
Sorry.
Don't
tweet.
worry, that was just me.
Basically, we kind of want to see, come up with some ideas that we'd like to see in the map, and kind of give him a basis on what he wants to do with it.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I think it's going to be like another Minecraft one, but I think he said it might be in the Nether, like all of it.
Oh.
And to do like a viable ending, he's going to make it like the, what do you say, the teleporter?
Ah, the teleporter.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. And then he's going to do an Easter egg with like 23 perks. Because he likes
Wow.
to make, he has a lot of custom perks that he makes. And he just did his own kind of version. He made a script of Widow's Wine that he's going to be putting in it. And
Oh, wow.
after Black Ops 3 comes out, it's basically just his idea of what it's going to be. And after Black Ops 3 comes out, he's going to tweak it to be more like the actual perk.
Okay. That
But,
sounds really cool.
Do you guys know how Widow's Wine actually works? Because
No.
what I've been coming up, you know how they have the spider web
Mhm.
for there's a spider on it. What I think it's gonna do is I think it's gonna spider up a bunch of zombies and it will attract grenades and they'll go boom.
Okay.
but I don't really know how that can be used as a perk. You know,
You guys play Destiny?
I played a little bit.
I have, yeah.
not a
There's a
fan.
new class called Night Stalker, and what it does is shoots down at the ground and makes all this like purple wave stuff and sticks to whatever enemy there is, and I think it'll kind of have the same magnet effect. It'll stick them to one spot, and you can shoot them and kill them easier.
That's probably what it is. They stay still.
Yeah,
So kind of
but
like
there's
the
also a
acid gat.
grenade. There's an achievement for a grenade, Widow's Wine grenade.
Yeah,
It's
kill
also
time.
a grenade as
cool.
well.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
Be cool if it kind of like transforms your grenades into almost like monkey bombs. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Like as kind of like, I want a special grenade kind of thing or a secondary grenade where you can buy off the wall and they're not monkey bombs, but they're just like a grenade that kind of distracts the zombies for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if that's gonna be too OP or not.
It'd
But
be,
they'd have to like decrease damage at later rounds, you know?
it'd be really cool
Mhm.
if, like, when you get higher in the leveling of Black Ops 3 zombies, if you could add an attachment where it's like a monkey bomb, or you get like a couple shots on your gun or something.
Yeah,
That'd
That'd be
cool.
sick.
that'd be cool.
I don't think they would actually do that because that would be too
Yeah.
big, but you never know.
Hey, that'd
Maybe
be
if they
pretty
do
cool.
it for a really bad gun, like the M14 or something.
M1 grain.
Or the Olympia.
Or the Car 98.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Greg.
Worst gun ever.
We have gameplay for that, Greg.
Yeah, we're making a top 5 worst guns of all time in zombies from the
Dude.
box.
Oh my
And Car
god.
98's number 1.
Did China Lake make it?
Yeah, Channel Lake make it number 3.
Thank
Well,
God.
China Beach.
Oh my god, that was just so. That was dry.
So, anything else you want to talk about with the custom World at War thing, Rage?
I mean, I just need some cool ideas to kind of give the map maker. If you guys have any.
Yeah, Violent, we'll go to you. Do you have any ideas that you think would be cool to incorporate into a zombies map?
Yeah, like if you could make your
You-
own map, what would you put?
So are you looking more for a theme?
We get the theme. Just like,
Okay.
even, it doesn't really have to pertain particularly to, custom World at War, our map, but just in general.
Like things you would like to see in a map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely more interactive things. Probably you want definitely a buildable,
Yeah.
some sort. Maybe one or
Oh,
two. Probably. I thought what was really cool in Mob of the Dead is you had that one trap that like a saw blade. That was kind of neat. I'd maybe get something like that.
Yeah, at the warden's office.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Oh, I remember that. That's cool.
What
The
else?
acid was really strong. If you played solo, you could just run trains in the cafeteria. Keep
Yep.
turning that on.
But that's
Yeah.
very risky though.
High rounds.
If you don't have the certain guns.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if you don't have the acid gat, then why are you doing it?
Well, you can get
Yeah.
it for free with the tomahawk, so it's pretty easy to get.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
think
really love about zombies. Like, you play a map so much that you master every little thing about it.
Yep.
So then when you play with anyone that doesn't know anything, you get so irritated.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it annoys me. Like, like, me for Mob of the Dead, I know every intricacy about that map. Like, I could literally tell you, like, I could walk, like, okay, like, 20 steps, and then you're there. Like, I could do the whole thing. But, like, then when I play with subscribers, they're like, oh, yeah, we know this map great. They don't even know how to find the plane. Like, they
Oh my
don't,
gosh.
like, dude, what are you doing
I
with your
even-
life?
I even know how to do that, and I don't play a lot of Mob of the Dead. But I have the map. I just don't play it a lot, which is a sad thing.
It's one of those maps you gotta appreciate, and I really like history and the time period.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same
And
thing.
also-
Same thing with Origins too. I like the time period of that.
Yeah, that was
Also-
really cool.
I agree with what you said earlier about it'd be cool if they did like a prequel to Alcatraz.
Yeah, like how the people got to jail.
Yeah, and have it be like all gangster themed still. That'd be awesome.
That'd be so.
Yeah, like running around what 19. When was Alcatraz? That was
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna say 20s or 30s, just running around, like
Well,
putting Al Capone in there, if you guys know who he is.
Oh yeah.
apparently
Al
That'd be
it's
Capone's
sick.
just like a boss. That'd be cool.
apparently it's in its own universe with Shadows of Evil. So
Ah,
there might be a few connections.
I
Very
heard about
possible.
connections. I never looked into it, but I heard that like somehow Mob of the Dead is linked to Shadows of Evil. I don't know. Maybe it's a Shadow Man or something.
Maybe the Shadow Man was originally
Brutus.
no. If the
Whoa!
that could be true, but that would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
That
what
would.
what if the Shadow Man was working on kind of the other four characters from All of the Dead before they went to jail?
Ooh,
Maybe.
And this is
people's
a whole
minds
nother
there.
thing. I just gotta start making videos so they get a lot of views. But
Make a lot of theory videos.
dude,
That's
I
what
have
everyone
so
wants to
many
see.
theories. You have no idea.
I used
Thing
to
is,
spend like
with
hours just
Sha-
watching people's theories videos.
They're so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Shadow
they're
Man
never right.
is I think it's a character that Samantha has in her pocket. I don't know if I think it's gonna be connected in a way that's like this is happening on the side of our storyline. I think it's hard to say it's happening in the same mention, just in a different place. I mean, can you prove that it has to be in a different dimension
Well,
completely?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, in Mob of the Dead, there's really no reference to, like, Group 935 and stuff. But
Right.
then Mr. Raffle Waffles brought up the point of the 935 on the clock. I think they just did that as kind of like a parody thing. I don't think that
Yeah.
it's
Probably.
actually going to have a connection to anything that has to do with the main storyline. Let's talk about this for a second. What did you think of the ending Origins cutscene?
I already
Where
did a video on that,
Samantha's
yeah.
playing with Eddie? Oh man. Dude, my mind was blown when I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I can't believe I have to wait. Then it was 2 years.
Let's
And
go
now
around.
we've made
Let's
it
go
to
around
3
and
years.
see.
Yeah. Rage, do you want to start off?
Yeah, you guys go first.
Well, I never actually finished Origins, so I kind of can't.
Okay, you're
Disappointment right
kicked
here.
off
The disappointment is
podcast.
real.
I know, right?
You have to have completed every single Easter egg ever.
That's the only one I haven't done is Origins.
Dude, we gotta do that.
You got to get on that grind.
I'll hook up my Xbox tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah. But you saw it, right, Rage?
Do what?
You saw the ending cutscene, correct?
No, I did not.
What?
What?
I don't like to ruin things if I haven't played
Oh
them.
my gosh, bro.
But you've
You're-
played Origins, but like I get you haven't done the Easter egg.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
but you need to watch it
I
before.
will. I will.
I'll link you after this podcast.
All right.
Dude,
I wanna-
I'm linking him now. Shut up.
He's like, no, that's
This
gonna
is
take
this is
too
not
long.
right. Yeah, we'll do it later.
Just do it after, and we'll stay recording so we can get your initial reaction. We'll insert it right here.
Yep.
Okay, on to you, Grizz. What do you think?
Oh, you're doing this to me right now. I feel like I got the best one.
Okay, I'll go first then. So I thought this was so cool, and Rage, you're gonna kind of get spoiled.
Yeah, we're gonna have
because,
to spoil it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's all good.
basically Samantha and Edward are playing with the
Zombies.
character figurines that from all the characters on the maps.
Oh.
And there's the dog is the hellhound.
Fluffy, that's what's called.
Yeah, and there's like a
Fluffy?
box. There's a box with a chalk question mark on it. There's like soda bottles. It's crazy.
So it's almost
Perks.
like
There's-
portraying that they're controlling everything.
Mm-hmm.
As a game.
Yeah, as like action figures. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And the thing is, sorry, continue.
and then didn't it say, it was basically like I think it was it Maxis calling Samantha?
Maxis called Samantha and said, lock the doors and like shut everything off because it's just starting.
Yeah, I have a plan. in or something like
I
that.
have a like it's like don't worry, Eddie. Tomorrow my dad has a plan or something like that.
Yeah, that's what
Mhm.
Samantha says.
It's like it's really cool actually because you know how the zombies' eye color changes in different maps. Like one time they'll be blue, one time they'll be
Yeah,
Orange.
Eddie controls the
orange,
blue-eyed ones, and Samantha
which,
controls the other
which
colors.
is Edward Richtofen. If you think about it, you know.
Yeah, no, think about this though. Like, if you think
Oh,
about it, right? Like on the Doris storyline, Edward is the young scientist that's doing all this stuff, and
yeah.
Maxis is kind of the guy like in charge.
I have something to say about that.
Samantha and Edward Richtofen can kind of be the same age if you think about it. Both
I
are
That's
got something to say
true.
about that. I watched. All right, I have no life. Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. So this one day, I watched this 4 hour zombie storyline video that was made in 2013
that
or
is an
something, I
amazing
believe.
video that you should listen to in your free time
I
if you get a
watched it. I
chance.
listened to it as I was playing zombies. Anyway, now they said that Edward Richtofen, the one you play as in Der Reese and stuff, before that there was another Edward Richtofen.
Really.
So that could be the little Eddie, or that could be something else. Now I just remember that because I listened to the audio.
Glad you brought that up.
Edward Richtofen could be the son of Richtofen.
Hmm.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Could be the cloned Richtofen in later years,
Yeah.
like how they how they do it in like test tube labs.
Dude, this is one of those things where your mind is just like, what is next? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Or
Edward
maybe he goes
Richtofen could be
back in
that
time.
pallet baby.
He goes rogue.
Or maybe
Yeah.
he goes back in time again later on, and instead of shooting his older self like he
well,
does in the trailer.
listen to this. I'm really interested to see how this goes because the only reason Richtofen went insane was because he touched the real machine on Moon.
Yeah.
What if that's completely rewritten and he doesn't touch it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What if Maxis is the one that goes insane?
Oh my gosh! And Max is a playable character.
And it's
Oh
like
my god.
polar. It's like polar opposite
What if
dimensions.
Samantha's a playable character again, but this time like starting it off?
That'd be crazy.
Because you can play as her as on Moon, but
Yeah.
all right, Grizz, my body is ready to hear what you have to say.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm shaking. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. So we were talking about the Moon Pyramid device earlier, the MPD. We know that
Mm-hmm.
Richtofen first touched the MPD. It was not near. It wasn't even close to the same time period as the Giant that took place. Okay, this was the first encounter when he was encaved in the Moon. When he first teleported there, right after the Walnut experiment, he decided he was going to be the first human test subject. So he teleports into this encaved area where he sees just a pyramid lying in it, and that's where he touches it before he's teleported to Shangri-La. That's where he's starting
Oh,
to go
yeah.
crazy. So later on in the storyline, let's just talk about the Giant trailer. We see the Giant trailer, and they're arriving, and the last thing we saw was Origins, and we set the Maxis drone up into the sky, and it floated, and I believe Maxis said, paradox must be restored, or something like that, and he said, all you must do is walk into the light. That's what Samantha said. Right when we walk into the light, our screen goes to white and we see the cutscene. But let's just pretend the cutscene doesn't happen at the same time. Our characters go through that light and they arrive in the Giant trailer. That's the next sequence that occurs. We have this ending cutscene to Origins, which I think describes Samantha in the MPD. Her time while she's inside the Moon Pyramid device, all the chaos that she's seeing around her, she's seeing it like a child would. She's pretending it to be with toys and everything that she can't fathom as a small child. She's pretending it with toys, and so that's what that is representing. Just the fact that when she's in there, but Richtofen does end up trading places with her. We know that through the Easter egg, and he is able to get in through the MPD, and she's released. But we have a time-changing shift that's happening. We have some sort of like the younger Richtofen's wanting to come into and change the events that happened that day. Because when he teleported Samantha and Maxis away in that teleporter with Fluffy, we don't know where Fluffy went. We know that Maxis went somewhere and buried. It just says tunnels, so we assume it's buried. And then Samantha gets teleported to Moon, Griffith Station. That's the moment we're at now. He's teleported on Griffith Station. Maxis is now in the tunnels. That's where he just teleported them. Now we have the younger Richtofen teleporting in, seeing the old Richtofen, killing him, while Samantha is now just on the moon. She hasn't even stumbled into the MPD yet. People on Griffith Station don't know what to do with her. And that's the situation we're in.
That was freaking amazing.
My mind is blown.
I might take that out and make it like a separate shout out video for you.
Yeah,
That's
just gonna be
fine.
like, all right, listen to this. This is
Holy
amazing.
crap, dude.
Right. Well, all my information that I get and all my theories kind of based around Rad Austin's video, his entire zombie storyline. I think that he nailed
Is
it.
that the one with JFK Gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Phenomenal,
good.
phenomenal
It's like
video.
a 40-minute video.
So that's where I
Wow.
learned my storyline for the most part.
Agreed.
That is, wow.
Dang, man, that was
He
cra-
just
That-
put it on us.
Dude, I was kind of mind blown the entire time.
How do you remember all that?
I
Chubb.
just
It's a lot of
my
stuff.
it's my job, dude.
Oh my god. That was just killer. I like that.
I mean, we're going on 50, like we're over 50 minutes for this podcast. And like, dude, this has been amazing.
I love having guests on the podcast, Greg.
Dude, last week was awesome, just me and you. This week just got 20 times better with guests. So
It's just so
I'm
good.
sure we will invite both of you back again.
Oh hell yes.
Not necessarily in the same one, or maybe we'll have to see. But
There's a lot to talk about.
yeah, man, there's so much
yeah.
exciting stuff. We're gonna be having more guests. I talked to the City of Z. I talked to OG X-Rays. They both
talked
want to
to,
be on it.
I talked to Action Packed. If you guys don't know who he is, if not, then don't worry. But he's got like 50k subs and he does zombies. So he said he'd be on.
Yeah,
like,
we're
maybe
definitely gonna
after.
have some more people.
hype.
So we'll definitely like maybe if Grizz wants to be on when OG X-Rays is on, we can make that happen.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
definitely.
So-
I need to talk to OG. I haven't been in a chat with him yet.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. So phenomenal job. I'm really
No regrets creating this podcast. It's just been a hell of a lot of fun.
dude. This is like the amazing. I thank you guys seriously for
Yeah,
making
thanks
this
for
happen.
being our first guest on the podcast. Just wanna thank you.
No
Yeah,
problem.
you get the plaque. When me and
That-
Wilbo hit 1,000,000
You
subs,
sending it to me?
I was
'Cause I
the
wanna hang
first
it on
one
the
on the
wall.
podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna be like raining, like getting doused in that YT monies, you know.
Right.
It's not what
Yeah,
it's all about.
yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. We appreciate it, and we are gonna end it here. But now we're gonna go watch the trailer, and we're still gonna keep
Mhm.
our. All right, let's go. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the podcast. But you need to
you want
watch
me to-
this trailer, man.
Do you want me to like stop
Just
recording?
keep recording now.
Alright, okay.
Oh crap! I just hit stop.
Uh,
54 minutes.
Mine's on 53. It's the what is it called? Samantha.
I got it right here.
Hey,
Link us up.
Oh, never mind. This isn't the one. Here it is. Okay. So everyone go to 00.
Alright, give us a sec. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, Rage, your mind's gonna be blown.
I'm ready for
Just
it.
letting you know.
3, 2, 1, boom.
From that day forward, they knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
Those eyes, though.
I know. Love me, please.
Ooh, I want that action figure.
you're getting everything wrong.
Mod Berry.
That's Eddie.
I told you before, their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
Notice the MP40s on
You
the
don't even
wall.
know how to play properly.
Oh, there is.
Girls
The
don't know enough
the
about
posters, the one right above
Napalm.
them.
Napalm zombies.
Yeah, but the one right directly in the middle is the one that you throw the tomahawk at Mob of the Dead for the golden sport.
Oh
sports.
yeah.
Do what your dad
Yup.
says.
I feel like they're too old to be wearing these pajamas. There's a teddy bear right next to her.
Tomorrow.
Never too old, alright? Never too old.
And the
Let's make
gramophone. And
Yep.
she has the monkey
Promise.
bombs on her
Come
pajamas.
on, Fluffy.
Juggernaut
that's-
bottle.
Yep.
Sam and
Wish the heroes
Eddie.
in our stories were real, Sam.
What's it say on the bedpost?
Sam and Eddie.
Sam and Eddie
We'll
with
make
with
everything okay.
Roman numeral or tally marks.
My
Oh,
dad
and then
And
there's
those and those
Fox.
are those four main characters
They're
from.
the buried characters.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What is
Wow.
your reaction on that, man?
That's crazy. I mean, I don't know. After hearing Grizz's whole knowledgeable craziness
Yeah, thank you.
and
Thank
seeing that, I'm mind blown, bro.
He's gonna sleep like a baby tonight.
Dude, this
I'm gonna be
is-
contemplating my whole zombie career.
You're gonna be contemplating life. You're gonna be like, what is life anymore?
Yeah, what does everything
Walk-
mean?
You're gonna be that guy that when you walk down to go to like get food, it's like, oh, the end is near. Oh.
Drive a van around with all kind of stickers all over it.
All right, that's a bit creepy.
All right,
Just
guys. Boom, we're done. That's gonna go in the
Nice.
video. So, dude,